Hey there, so this is going to be 6.2, problem number 11 from your homework, and we want to find the slope of the line that goes through the point -4, 4 and 2, -2, and we want to write it in two different ways. We want to write it in point slope form and slope intercept form. So point slope form is y minus y1 equals m, the slope, times x minus x1. And slope intercept form is y equals mx plus b that you're probably a little bit more familiar with. Okay, so the first thing we have to do, since we're given 2 points, is we have to find the slope using our slope formula. So let's label our points really quickly. x1, y1, x2, y2. So we take y2, so -2, minus y1, which is 4, divided by x2, which is +2, minus x1, which is -4. Okay, so -2 minus 4 is -6. And 2 minus -4, well, minus a negative is just like adding. So 2 plus 4 is also 6. And this reduces to -1 because -6 divided by 6 is -1. Okay, so now we have our slope. We can put this into point slope form. It doesn't matter which of the 2 points that you use when you're putting something in point slope form, but I'm going to just use the first one here, x1 and y1, since we already have it labeled and stuff. So to put something in point slope form, all you need is a point, so -4, 4, and a slope, -1. So following our point slope form, we have y minus y1, which is 4, equals m, the slope, so -1, times x minus x1, so minus -4. And we can leave it like this, or we can write our minus -4 as +4, so we can go y minus 4 equals -1 times x plus 4. Alright, so now we've got our point slope form. Now we need slope intercept form. And with slope intercept form, we already have our slope, but we need to find the y-intercept. And to do that, we have to take one of our points and plug it in. So, if we were to do this with just the slope so far, we would have y equals -1 x plus b. And we need to figure out what b is. So let's take one of our points for the sake of simplicity. Let's just use our first point again, -4, 4. And we're going to plug those in for x and y. So we're going to go 4 for y, because that's our y value, equals -1 times our x value, -4, plus b. Okay, so let's simplify this here. We've got 4 equals -1 times -4 is just +4, plus b. Alright, so now we just have to solve for b, so let's subtract 4 from both sides. So we're left with 0 equals b. So in this case, our y-intercept is 0. So to write it in slope-intercept form, we would have y equals -1x plus 0. But we don't really need 0 there. And we actually don't even really need -1. We can just go y equals -x. And that would be the exact same thing as this here. Alright, so that was problem number 11. We've got our point slope form, y minus 4 equals -1 times x plus 4. And we have our slope intercept form of y equals -x.